Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk about on one of the topic or which is a new capability which is added in Microsoft Entra ID, right? So Entra ID Protection basically. And what is it? So it's not a capability, but it is a complete guidance for anyone who is working across Microsoft Entra ID as well as the people who are into the identity and access management, along with the people who are working in the security team as well. So starting from the SOC team to the people who are working on different levels across the security, right? So security is for be it on-premises, cloud, or hybrid, anything, right? So it doesn't matter wherever it is, but this should not be limited to any specific team only or specific group of people only, right? And that is why I'm going to uh, show and talk about what is that guidance basically, right? So this guidance is all about proof of concept, right? So this is the proof of concept guidance that is built and developed by Microsoft, which was released in the last week of August, around 22nd August, right? And that is publicly available for each and everyone to learn, know, and experiment, and not only experiment, but anyone who understand the POC concepts and everything together. And even if you don't understand, still you can go ahead and learn about it and make sure you understand that how you are going to do the POC of Entra ID protection, right? And not only POC, but how you should go ahead and configure different policies, different configurations across the organization that is really needed for organizations to be able to protect their identities and access levels, right? And that is what I wanted to show you and talk about, right? And this is going to be something pretty straightforward. There is no presentation or there is no step-by-step actions or kind of demo, but I'm going to show my screen and walk you through the complete POC document, which is available from Microsoft side, right? So this is the Entra document or Entra ID protection proof of concept guidance, right? Which is drafted by Microsoft Entra ID team, and they have put all the details over here, but there are different scenarios. You can see scenario this one, so you can call it as 1, 2, 3, or you can simply call it as scenario for detect protected risk, resources risk, and then you can go through one by one, right? The purpose of this video is to know you or inform you and show you how you can go ahead and do that. And it is very important to know and understand how it is going to actually know and how it is going to work, right? So basically, you can start from understanding the product, right? What is there, what is it, and what are the different capabilities are available across the Entra ID, right? Even if you are aware, but still this guidance is going to definitely help a lot when we are drafting policies for doing the POC across, even if it is for internal organization, for projects or for client projects, right? Basically. So there should not be any issues to understand and do that, and you should be confident enough to be able to deliver that respective work, right? So starting from understanding the product and its capabilities, what are those and how you can go ahead and implement policies and how you can take it further, right? So there are a lot many things that you can start with and understand and take it further. So starting from meeting the prerequisites, so there are a bunch of prerequisites you can see. Those should be at least minimum or should be matched with, so that you have the appropriate configurations with the licensing configurations with the correct set of policies that you can implement, including zero trust principle with the least privileges along with PIM as well, right? And what are the roles are needed, what are the policies you can apply, how you can create those, how you can configure that, and everything is drafted over here. Everything is available publicly, right? Basically. Then what are the use cases and plan the configurations and testing, right? So how you can do that. So that is also mentioned here in detail, and that's going to be something which you can simply understand, learn, and take the next steps, right? So POC is what? right? So POC is something that you are going to make it broader across the organization, which is called as proof of concept, right? And before implementing any solutions in any IT product or services, we tend to do proof of concept, right? And upon POC, we do implementation of real-time services or products across the organization. So that's going to help organizations to be able to uh, use that respective product services as per business needs, as per organization requirements, and everything together, right? So it's something like if we wanted to bring on any software solution, be it a SaaS or in-house developed, before making that, we would go ahead and deploy the right set of resources, right set of capabilities, including, let's say we have in-house developed solution. That means we are going to definitely host it either in the cloud or on-premises environment. And then we will take care of underlying infrastructure, be it servers, networking, capacity, traffic management, then security, as well as the identity access management. People should be able to access it. At the same time, we wanted to protect the applications and the data, right? And whatever the traffic is coming in and out, that should also be protected as well, right? So we would also take care all of that configurations and settings and everything together at the same time. And at the same way, we in when we are doing or we are deploying or we wanted to deploy any product or service, we would do the POC, right? And POC is going to help us understand all of that, whether it is working as expected, it has the capabilities that we are looking for. It is going to help us to mitigate as well as meet the our meet our business needs and requirements. And then if it is fulfilling our all the requirements, definitely we would go ahead and do that. But it is same way for any products, not only in case of Entra ID, but any cloud-based or be it on-premises or in-house developed applications, right? So that was all about POC in short. But here in this Entra ID protection POC guidance, this is going to be very helpful and game changer for many organizations as well as people who are working into the IT basically, right? So you can learn a lot, understand it better, and take the appropriate steps when it comes to deploying and implementing identity protection across the organizations, right? So there are different licensing capabilities, what is available, what is not available, how you can go ahead and do that. So you can understand this is the complete details chart over here, and you can understand what is available in free Entra ID plan as well as P1 and P2 license, right? So that's going to help you to make sure you have right set of licensing to be able to deploy Entra ID protection capabilities, right? And if you have to go through each scenario, even each scenario has a different guidance, different details given here in detail, and you can go ahead and go through it, understand it, and start building POC or doing the proof of concept, right? So that is how it is going to be available, or that's already available basically, and it just to see, or it is also going to help you to build the policies, and which is going to be of course with the best practices and meeting the organization's requirements as well as security best practices and policies as well, right? Also, it might be different for each organization, or each organization might be following something else, because if they are following different best practices, different policies, and they wanted to take and customize on their own, definitely they would do it. But this is the guidance where organizations are going to take the steps, and that's going to be helping them to build the foundation in baseline at least, right? So you can go ahead and go through it. Definitely is going to be helpful to understand and know and learn. And each scenario has a lot of details to go through and explore on each scenario, basically, including investigate identity-based incidents, Microsoft Security Copilots, remediate and response, review audit and compliance, configure access in multi-tenant environments, right? Along with investigate identity-based requirements and incidents, right? So you can see there's a lot of details, right? Even if you don't have, or if you have not explored it, definitely is going to be a game changer in that. And then you can educate yourself as well as the teams who are actually responsible for building these kind of configurations, settings, and deploy it across be it internal or client projects, right? So that is how it is built and available, right? So there is nothing much to, or I'm not going to configure something or show you in the real time or in the test tenant, something like that. But definitely, I would recommend and suggest you to go through this one and learn about it. And that's going to be changing your way of doing things, at least, as well as maybe uh, it is going to educate you to take the next steps, basically, right? So, yep, that is what I wanted to show you and talk about. And definitely, this was a short one, but pretty straightforward and helpful and good to know and educate as well, right? So, yep, that is what I wanted to show you and talk about the Entra ID protection proof of concept guidance, right? So remember that one, whenever you need something or need to configure something, definitely you can go ahead and take the steps and learn from it. And even if you are not confident enough, you should definitely be taking guidance from your respective team across the organizations, and definitely they would take the appropriate steps for the security, right? Now, if you are saying that the security is something each organization is unique, they have different frameworks, they are taking different approaches to be able to tighten their security across the organization, be it on cloud, be it on premises or anything, right? So definitely it's going to be different for each organizations, but definitely this guidance is available and is going to help anyone whenever or whoever want to explore and learn and take the explore or take the appropriate actions, basically, right? So yep, that is what for this video. Hope you like it, hope you learned something new, and let me know if you have any questions, any doubts, and anything that you wanted to collaborate on. I would be happy to do that. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well so that you get to see every new video whenever it is uploaded on the channel. So yep, that's all for this one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.